In just a few days, we're going to celebrate the great feast of Epiphany or Theophany, or as we say in Syria, Danaha or Danaha. What it means is the word Danaha or Danaho is the baptism of Christ. And so at this feast, we celebrate Christ's beginning of his public ministry, where he goes to the River Jordan, is baptized by John the Baptist, and then goes out into the wilderness to fast, and then comes back and begins the public ministry, calling the disciples and beginning his teaching and preaching in Galilee. What we'll see in the service of Epiphany or Danaho is that we'll begin with procession. And one of the unique parts of this procession is there's usually an acolyte. Customarily, we usually pick the youngest one. This acolyte will be holding a bottle of water. The bottle is stopped with a cross inside the mouth of the bottle, and then both the bottle and the head of this acolyte are covered with a white veil, the same sort of stuff that we'd use during the Holy Qurban or during the Divine Liturgy. This person is then walked with the priest, and then one procession around the sanctuary, and then return back to the area right in front of the altar. A table is usually set up to place a bottle on that table, and then we'll begin the service of blessing of the waters. The acolyte who has his head covered is representing this idea of mystery. Before his baptism, there was little revealed about Christ. And then at the moment of the baptism, you have the manifestation of the Holy Trinity, the voice of God the Father from heaven, the Holy Spirit appearing in the form of a dove, and then of course Christ himself. So you have all three persons of the Trinity present, and so this is God revealing himself. Even the prayers and hymns of Theophany highlight this. They talk about, before you were born in a cave as a small child, today you manifest your glory. Hidden before, today you revealed yourself to us in your glory. And he goes into the waters of the Jordan, he purifies them, he makes them holy. And then when we go into the waters of baptism at our baptism, those waters become the same waters that Christ entered into and made holy by his presence. And this is the significance of Epiphany.